Hello, good people, and how are you doing? Welcome to Passionately Intrigued Arts and More with Tracy. And today I'm going to give you an update on my wig, WIG 2025. This is Miwa Kumquat, and it's been about 6 weeks since I planted this. It was planted on, the seeds were planted on December 2nd, and today is January, is it the 14th? I believe. So let me just show you, because I've kind of totally forgotten about doing an update. And this is all I have. So I think I put 4 seeds in here. Now, I don't know if you can see that little tiny bitty thing right there. There was one coming here, and this looks like there's 2. So this was 1 container. I actually did 2 containers. There's that one right there. So this one is a little better. This is the growth that I have, planted the same day on the 2nd of December. And these are my Miwa kumquats. So these have 3 leaves. This one is going on 3. Nothing else has grown up in here. So maybe the other ones weren't viable. But what I'm going to do today is add some more seeds. I've been soaking some seeds. I took some of the skin off. I didn't get it all off. Soaking some seeds, and hopefully I haven't soaked them too long. They've been in here over 24 hours. And I'm going to plant some more. Let me get this water off. And we're just going to stick some more in the soil because there's only 2 here. Maybe I'll put 3 more into this one. And this is what the seeds are looking like. And I got the Miwa kumquats from J3GS Farms. So, and if the skin isn't all the way off, I clip the end of each seed. So I'm just going to stick one right here in the middle. And one right here in the corner, and then another one in this corner. Cover them up. And I'm going to write today's date on here so that I know when these 3 were sowed. So that's 3. Now this one's not looking too good at all. I've got that one in there, and there's some tiny ones coming up. I'm going to go ahead and sow some more seeds into this one. I can't even see. Let's see. I'm going to do, oh, there's one in that corner. I'm going to do right there. There. See, there's tiny. There's a little one right there, so I'm going to go on the side of that right here. I'm going to go in this corner. I'm going to go in this corner. There's a little one right there, so I'm going to put one in the middle. Out of all these seeds, I ought to get just a few more germinated seeds. Cover those up. I got 3 seeds left. Is there room in here? I'm going to stick them in here anyway. Right here. Right here on the side. And right here on the side. Cover them up with the soil. The soil is already moist, but I'm going to add a little bit more. I'm just going to spray it for right now. Spray it real good. I'm going to go put this in my front window. There's no sunshine today. There hasn't been any for quite a while, but I've got grow lights over there. It's really dreary, and it's snowing today. So put them under the grow lights. I might even stick it on the heat mat. Okay, so that's those 2. I need to date those. I will. I'll date those for today so that I know when I put those extra seeds in there. All right, I'm going to continue on with my wig 2025 and plant some more seeds. Because I planned on doing a hydroponic system. I have a new one, but I haven't set it up yet. And the new one is a little different than the other, so I don't know if I'm going to include that in the wig or not. I'm going to get it set up, but at a different time. Oh, there's another seed. Where do I stick that one? Oh, just put it in there anywhere. Okay, so this is just soil in both of these. So this first one here, I have it moist, and I have been soaking some okra seeds. So let me grab those okra seeds. Right here. And I got these okra seeds a couple years ago from Jig as well, J3GS Farms. So let me pour the water off. How many do we have? Got about 10 here. Don't know if they're viable, don't know how many are viable. So they've been in the water overnight. That should break the shell somewhat, make the shell soft. So let's stick these in here. So I'm going to put 5 on this side, maybe. Maybe I'll put 4. 4 on this side, 4 on this opposite side. And of course, you know, once they get sprouted up, germinate, I'm going to transplant them once they get enough leaves on them. So 4 on this side, that leaves me with 2 that I'll put in the middle. 1 here and 1 here. And I know you can't see these, but I'm just going to cover them up a little bit. I'm going to add just a little bit more soil on top of these, because I don't know if that's deep enough. Yeah, just a little bit more soil. And I have the soil over here moist as well. Okay, so that's my okra, and I've got it in these mushroom containers, and I've got holes in this one, and then underneath I had holes in this one too, that's why I got this foil in here. But I've got a couple rocks in there to set it on top so that the extra water can drain off in there. And I got water in here, so I'm just going to pour that off right now into this soil. Okay, so there's that. That would be okra. Now let me put you on pause so I can label these things, because if I keep going along, then I'm going to forget. Be right back. Okay, I've got that labeled. This next one is the same setup. The water can drain, which I've moistened the soil. I'm going to get rid of this excess water. It's got these stones in the bottom so that it holds the tray with the soil in it away from, you know, so that the roots don't get root rot. Let's get this right. Okay, so this one I'm going to add in radish. These are French breakfast radishes. I got these this summer at the University of Michigan. Had a program going on that I went to with a friend, and they were giving away free seeds. So we're going to try these and see how they do indoors, inside the home during the winter. Okay, so I'm going to space these about 1 inch apart. Can you see what I'm doing? Let me move this. Let me put this here. And let me come down a little bit. What is that? Okay. Here are my seeds. French breakfast radish. 1. Put about 1 inch apart. 2. Now that's a little more than 1 inch. 3. 4. 5. This is going to be interesting. 6. Uh-oh, 7, that one moved. Where'd it go? Over here. 7, 8, 9, oh, there's 2 right there, oopsie. 10. I got 3 more in my hand. Let's see. Let's put 1 here in that corner. 1 in that corner. Is that it? 1 more. 1, oh, maybe right. Oh, I don't know. All right, so I'm just going to cover this soil. I'm not going to add anything. I'm just going to kind of stick them in the soil a little bit and make sure that they're covered. Okay, so like I said, this soil is wet. I'm just going to spray the top. Get a little more moist for the seeds and the contact. Did I spray this one? Yo, did I spray that one? I don't know. I don't know if I sprayed the okra seeds. Okay, and I already have the label, French breakfast radishes. Stick that in there. And I've got the date on there. Okay, what else do I want to do? I have these containers here. Just plastic cups. Plastic cups. I've got them doubled. Got a little stone in there, and then I've got slits on the side. So I want to do this. I have these cherry seeds. This is experimental. These are cherry seeds. They are so hard to crack. Busted a few of them up, but I used a hammer to crack. I wrapped them in a towel to try to get a seed out. I finally got 1 seed. So I've had it soaking in water. So this is what the inside of the cherry looks like. That's a black cherry. So let's put it back in that water. I'm just going to put a little soil in one of these, and we'll go from there. I'll put that seed in there and we'll see what it does. Just curious to see if I can get it to grow. All right, pack that down a little bit. Place a little hole right there in the middle. And let's put that seed in there. Dropped it. You see it in there? It went way down. I might have went too far, but I don't know. I'm going to cover it up, and I'm going to mist this one. Now these, I think I'm just going to put a tag on the outside. Sit that there. And let me write it now, because if I don't, once I get started, it's going to be a problem in a situation. So I just had some pieces of sticky paper that I saved from printing. Cut these up and use them for labels. So let's put black cherry on here. Be okay, cherry. And today's date, 1/14. That's going to be interesting. Hope it grows. I hope it grows. And I'm just going to stick this on the outside here. Okay. Now I'm going to step off camera because I'm going to fill all these with soil. And then I'll come back and let you know what I'm going to sow into these cups. They're all set up the same way. The slits that I cut out and something in here to hold it away from the bottom of this. Give you a little room for the drips. So I'm going to fill them up. I'll be back. Okay, I filled them all with my soil mixture. And the cherry, ground cherry is somewhere over here. Black cherry. I say ground cherry. Black cherry. So I'm going to just set that aside for right now. All these need to be filled. So I'm going to start out with, what I'm trying to do is put seeds, plant seeds that take a long time to germinate. I'm in Michigan Zone 6A, and I know a lot of people have problems with peppers that take so long. I know the okra takes long for me, and there's a few other things that I'm going to plant that I know that will take a long time to germinate. So I'll have my startlings, is that what you call them? My seedlings, for when spring comes. They may be big, they may be small. I don't know. I'm starting early. So the first one I'm going to do is cayenne pepper. This is Cochran Family Seeds, and it's a cayenne ring of flower. And I received these from my girlfriend Sammy Joe. We're going to try those. And what I've done, I have labeled already some of these with the peppers that I'm going to plant. And I'm going to put 3 or 4 seeds in each container, just to see if it germinates or what germinates. So I have labeled this one cayenne and this one cayenne. So we're going to put them in those two. Let's get a couple out. Oh, that's a lot. I don't want that many. All right. So I'm going to put 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that was 5. Doggone it. Okay. And over in this one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me put these other seeds back and set this aside. I'm just going to push them down into the soil. Let's move right along. And this is on a tray. This is on a pie tray that you get from the grocery store. And so I'm going to cover it here to put the, get the moisture in there after I sit it on a heat mat. So that was that. Is that this one? Cayenne. Okay, move those 2 right along. The next one I'm going to plant is from Baker's Creek. It's a Tabasco pepper. And I received this from Drell's, I believe. From Drell. So yes, I'm going to try these Tabasco. And I'm going to put 4, just like I did the other ones. Just like I did the cayenne. I've got 2 of these cups labeled Tabasco and the date. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Drop it. 2. Uh-oh. 3, 4. 5 fell down, so let's put 5 in this one. Why not? And 1 fell down here. Let's stick it in here. Why not? I mean, if they germinate, if they all germinate, I'll just pull the weaker ones out. All right, let's stick these down in the soil. Let's keep it moving. Now the next ones that I will be filling are called, let me put this aside. Let me put this Tabasco up. These over here. The next one is Tobago seasoning. And that's a Baker Creek seed, heirloom seed. And I think this is also from Drell. They're really pretty, really cute. My granddaughter picked these out. I asked her to pick one of the peppers. Of course, she doesn't like peppers, but of course she had to pick the pretty ones out. Never had this before. I never grew Tabasco either. I love my peppers. I love heat. All right, let me see if I can get in here. There we go. Make sure I'm doing this right. Let's see. Tobago, yes. That's Tabasco. So these two are Tobago. A little mist. Okay, so that leaves me with what? That's 2, 4, 6. So I have 6 more containers that I can put seeds in. And I want to plant some Jamaican sorrel, because I can never get that. And I got this from T-Nog, Miss Linda, last year. And I tried to find other. I believe Cece gave me some, but I couldn't find it. I don't know if I planted those and they didn't. I know they germinated, but they didn't last. They didn't, unless it's in here. Let's see, I got 2 in here. Jamaican sorrel, are there any in here? Oh, these are from Teagsy. So there's a couple in here, and then there's some in here from T-Nog. And whose writing is that? So I had some, I believe, from CC. All right, which ones do I want to use for these? Jamaican sorrel, how many should I put in there? How many do I have? Wow, I'm gonna try both of them. So I'm gonna use these little ones, and I'm gonna put 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 of this one from T-Nog. Let me put the rest back in here, because if these don't germinate, I'm gonna try it again. Oh, get in there. Uh-oh, I'm dropping seeds. We can't do that. Hold on. Get in there. Okay, yeah, I have a few left. So then I'm gonna take these. There's a couple in here from Teagsy that I got last year. I got in February of 2025. So let's see how many are in here. It says Jamaican sorrel. Oh boy, they look really tiny. Hold on, do I have anything in here? Y'all, now these sorrel seeds, these are really tiny. Oh my goodness. These don't look like the other ones, and I didn't show you the others. Look how tiny that is. I might have to plant all of these. There's one more in there. I don't know, y'all. It's stuck. Okay, so that's like, if these are seeds, are they supposed to be that tiny? I got 4 right here. So that's that one. Let me put them on here. 1, 2, I don't know, 3. I'm gonna show you what the other seeds look like compared to these. 4. I think there's one more in here. Let me just flick it out. Get out of there. Did it come out? Yes. So you saw those little ones. Now look at the size of, let me take it out. Different sizes, different, I don't know. Get out. So that's the other one. This is the one from T-Nog. We'll see. I don't want to get mixed up. So these were real tiny. I'm just going to do the soil like that. They should be in there. Spray it. I'll set it right here because I don't have tags for it yet. Oh, I didn't stick those down in the soil. Hello. Let me push these down. There's 1, 2. Can't even see. I don't know. Get down in there. So this was the bigger one. This was from T-Nog. I'm just going to write right here on this container. T-Nog. T-N-O-G, just so I know. I'll write Jamaican later. Let me put 114. Okay. And then this one, Teagsy, T. Let me go ahead and write Jamaican. Okay, got those done. How many do I have left? That's that one. That's that one. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I only have 4 left. Let me take them out. Yes, all these others are filled with seeds. That's my black cherry. All right, what I have left. Oh, I only have 4 containers. I want to do ground cherries. I can never get ground cherries. So I have ground cherries here. These are Cochran family seeds. Ground cherry Aunt Molly. I got these from Sammy Joe. I have those. And I also have pineapple ground cherries from G Mama. Got a little bit of those in there. And then I have ground cherries pineapple. And these are from Cece. Yeah, okay. So, what are we going to do here? Let's start with Cece's. And we're going to use, let's use these 3. Ooh, I don't know if y'all can see those in my hand or not. They're about the same color as my skin. I'm just going to take these and put them on top because I'm not going to try and put them back in here or count them out. They're just too little. They're too small. So, here we go. Flip them over. Can y'all see those on there? Is that all of them? Yeah, so I'm going to just spread them out a little bit. Okay, let me label it already. And here's our pineapple. And I'm just gonna write Cece's name on the other side. Let me spray it real good. Set it aside. I'm gonna go off camera right quick so I can label these already and see what I'm gonna use for this last one and get it labeled so that I don't have to take up so much time. I've got them labeled. And so the next one we're gonna do are these Aunt Molly ground cherries from Sammy Joe. Okay, they're in a bag. They all look the same, tiny, tiny. Okay, I don't know if you can see those or not. So this one is labeled the Aunt Molly. We're gonna put those on top. Oh, that was quite a few, and I know I dropped some. We're gonna get those, sorry. Yep, we're gonna put those on there. Oopsie. Anywho, golly, I don't know. All right, let's move these around a little bit. Spread them out. They're all kind of congregated right there. Let's spread them, spread them. And then just pat the soil down over the top of them. Okay, we're gonna spray this one. Set it over here. So the next one is G Mama's pineapple ground cherries. I'll label that one. Got G Mama on the back. Put it right there. So I have one more container left. And what I'm going to put in this here are, let me move these seeds, these out of the way. I saved, my son bought a golden kiwi. Have you had a golden kiwi before? So I saved some seeds and dried them out. And this is experimental. We're going to see if they grow. So that's what we're putting in this last one. Did I label it? No, I did not. So this is grocery store. Oh, I did label it. Silly me. Silly me. So yes, this is from the grocery store. Let's try this one. These are tiny, tiny seeds too. These are smaller than the ground cherry. Oh, about the same size. Whoa, that's a lot. I don't know if I'm gonna put all those down. Let's see. That's enough. I'm gonna put these back in here. All right, these I'm just gonna press into the soil. And water. All right, everyone, there you have it. This is my entry, my second entry, my update on the Miwa kumquats, and my second entry into the hashtag WIG 2025. I'm going to secure this top on here. I'm gonna spray them. I'm gonna spray them one more good time. I'm gonna spray them good. And put this top on, secure it down, and I'm going to take it to the heat mat. I'm going to put these on a heat mat as well. And I just might cover these with saran wrap for right now. Yeah, I might do that. All right, thank you so much. Hit that thumbs up. I appreciate you leaving a comment. You think I did things right? We're going to see. I'll give you an update in a week or two, a couple weeks, see what's growing on. Appreciate you. Good luck, everyone. This is fun. Toodles. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, GT. Love you guys. Later. Thank you to all my gardening friends who donated these seeds to me as well. I appreciate you. Happy growing. Grow with me so I can grow with you.